Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a beautiful message for you guys. I just want to ask you guys if you guys had a great week, and I want you guys to have a good weekend too. But with that being said, I want to give you guys this beautiful message that just kind of pop up in my head, because I hear a lot of people been talking, and this message is just a random message, a random video that I didn't even plan, but I want you guys to know this. You don't need anyone. If it's love that you guys are really looking for, you will never find it outside of yourself. If you're really looking for love, you gotta go inside. Love is not hard to find. You just gotta find it within yourself. Happiness is not hard to find. You feel me, right? You gotta go in, tap in. You get me right? If you're really looking for love outside of you, you will never find it. You cannot depend on other people to give you love and happiness and joy and peace. It will never work that way because you would always have to start over every time you try to look for love outside of yourself. And I realize a lot of people will be jealous of people like me. I'm not jealous because of the things I have. Jealous because I love myself, because everybody don't have the capacity to love themselves. Throughout the darkest times, you see my life story, my struggles, how I was raised as a child and being raised in a children's home. I didn't have a family. I didn't have a mother. I didn't have a father. But what I have was self-love. And that self-love is what brought me through this world. The love of self. I'm dead serious. And I've been through a lot. And if I didn't love myself, I would have probably been turned into a narcissist or an energy vampire or someone that didn't take good care of myself and someone that didn't care about myself or my surroundings. I would have let anybody just sit down and do me. You get me right? Self-love is what really saved me from, like I tell a lot of people, I hit rock bottom so many times and I had so many near-death experiences. And the only thing that saved me was self-love. And this is what the chosen ones go through. Because us as chosen ones, we don't have no one to love us. No one is going to love us. And forget about chosen ones. But in general, nobody's going to love you the way you love you. That is why we should never, ever, ever look for love outside of ourselves. It would never work that way. I always hear this from people because I realize a lot of people need companionship. They need friendship. They need romanceship. They need, I don't know what they need, but what they need, they're missing one thing, and that is self-love. And I know someone that love themselves, but the things they do, the things they say, the way how they speak, the way how they carry themselves, the way how they treat others. You get me right? Because I have a lot of love. I treat people with love because I have so much love to give. I work with a lot of people that really don't love themselves. I can tell. Because I realize this too, because if people see you loving on yourself, the attacks won't work. You see? Self-love is the biggest weapon. Love is the highest frequency. And that is what these low vibrational people don't want, especially the people that I work with. I can tell, like I said, they don't love themselves. They would do so much things, do so many underhand, sneaky things that I see because they have discernment and a high fucking intuition. You know, they don't love themselves. But I could see right through these people, so I always know how to work with these. I can work with, I'm telling you here, I'm a powerful empath. I'm a super empath. And that's a narcissist's worst nightmare. An empath that know themselves. You get me right? It's not that I'm a dumb, stupid, unawakened empath. However, because I realize this too, If people see you loving on yourself, they get envious. And the attacks won't work. Because love is the highest frequency. Self-love is a weapon that the enemy don't like. Because when you love yourself so much, these weapons will form, but they will never prosper. I'm telling you. And I realize a lot of people in this world, they don't love themselves. That is why they see people that love it themselves, they think it's peculiar. So let me attack that one, because I don't love myself. You are not supposed to love yourself. That is how the people in this world think. They see self-love, or they see someone that loves themselves as someone that's peculiar. Or, they see it as like someone that is strange, or someone that is, oh, well, we are wearing black t-shirts, we are wearing a white t-shirt. You got to follow the people. You got to follow the crowd. You got to follow the shepherd. You got to follow the sheep, the sheeple. That is a society we live in. You can't step on and be your own boss, or you can't step on and be your own free thinker. They attack you that way. And I've been like that for my entire life. I've always been a free thinker. I've always had a bubbly personality. I've always been weird and quirky, but yes, intelligent and think different. And people saw that as, oh, she crazy, she's stupid. You get me right? And this is funny too. I'm gonna give you guys this story because something just ran through my mind, right? I work with these people, right? I kind of love them so much, just a little bit, But I'm gonna give you guys this example. Like, I remember someone told me that there's somebody that I work with that they said that I behave like I'm at a fashion show. You guys might not know me just by, watching my videos and, hearing me speak. My truth. But my point is that someone said that, I behave like I'm at a fashion show. Like I'm too much. But that's who I am. You can't take away who I am. That's who I am. And I realize people that don't have a personality or just lack that, they will look at me and be like, well, you're too much. You need to dim your light a little bit. You're too much. You gotta come down a little bit. They don't get it. And I always say this, if you don't get me, you don't have to get me. You don't have to like me either. I love me. Real bad too. But my point is this. If you don't like my personality, if you don't like what I bring to the table, if you don't just simply get it, I would always say this is not your, number one, is not your job to get me. Number two, you don't have to figure me out. Because I'm too much to figure out. I'm too much, right? And I will never, ever, 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 ever dim my light to make people that don't have that or don't have a personality. I would never dim my light to make them feel good about themselves. You people need to step y'all game up. Then we can have a chat. Because this world is full of people that don't love themselves, man. People that don't have an identity. People that don't have a personality. People that lack a depth. Trying to tell you who you are. People that don't even know who they are, man. Trying to tell you who you are. I was like that. A lot of people that don't even know their fucking self trying to tell me who the fuck I am. I know who I am. You see, you wanna know why? Because I went within myself to know who I am. I know who I am. And I got a grip of who I am. This is why we should always go within, so we will never go without. Go within so you will never go without. My philosophy. Go within so you will never go without. And then when you go within and become your greatest version, of course you will piss a lot of people off, but don't give a fuck. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, who will love you? Of course, get these people that don't love themselves mad. These people that are low vibrational, that are, surface level, that lack depth and identity. Of course, piss them off. You see, and this is why I love this pandemic journey, because yes, with the pandemic, it forced me, and not only me, I think a lot of people been forced to actually go within and tap in and become out the pandemic as new beings in Christ, and became out the pandemic, renewed. The pandemic really forced me to really go within and become my best version. We all have the same 24 hours in the same motherfucking. If I can do it and you can do it, a lot of these people in this world, they can do it too. We have the same 24 hours in a day. And with that being said, you guys, self-love. Self-love is the gift. Love yourself. Love yourself. And always remember to go within so you will never go without. I'm out of here.